letter, man. Just tell them you need to go. You are a Final Fantasy 14 player now. You need to watch the live letter. You need to keep up to date so that when you stream, you have something to talk to your viewers. Come on, Yoshi P, 7 p.m. already. You are late. Thank you. It's part 1, so they haven't really gone too much into, I mean, they are still in debugging and testing phase. Normal mode is being already like balanced, etc. already. Savage maybe also done. Did he say that? They say that they are working very hard. There is no footage in this live letter. It's just mainly screenshot and then show you like the roadmap, show you the schedule, show you what content is in 7.2. Right now they are still debugging most of the content, balancing most of the content. So today won't have any footage. Maybe not roadmap, maybe like schedule. Yeah. The art, I think that's the art. Hey, Spin is back! This must be the Savage, right? Can you imagine this picture on Twitter right now? Oh my god, why is not the mud having more than our Warrior of Light, man? We are still not the main character. Savage is on April Fool! Ultimate should be September, October then. Okay. Yay! Boo! People are so pissed at her, man. She's back. I feel like it's an evil version of her. I like how they implemented this cube into the MS cube. Like, if you actually think about it, this cube is a lot of power. And the main thing about the MS cube, right? You look at the 24-man also involves the cube. Arcadia also involves the cube. So this thing is very centric to the story, actually. And that's where I think the field operation will also like somewhat relate. Is this guy really Hildebrand? I didn't do the new quest. Even patch. What do we get in even patches? No shit. Oh, that is story dungeon. Ugh. Some trash mob boss. Some trash mob boss. Some trash mob boss. Yeah, okay. Savage. Must be Savage. Wait, is that Brute Former? Okay, question. Why is most of Arcadia NPC or opponent cat girls and cat boys? Evil Lalafell. What the fuck? This looks like New WoW Raid as well. New WoW Raid also looks like that. They say it's a high tempo fight. I mean, he also says some of this stuff already in some interviews already. Isn't this Beatrix? Yeah, it's Beatrix. Show name. I mean, it's called Recollection. Serenia. Protect the queen, save the queen. I will be more excited for Unreal Trial if they actually like make new mechanics, but it's the same fight. That's where I think they fail, man. That's where I think they miss opportunity. Okay, he attended a lot of events. Please just settle down, stay in the office, make the game better. Okay, it's mainly screenshot. Again, there's no development footages. But I think they're cosmic exploration, yeah. It's more like a island sanctuary type of feel. Basically, Ishgard restoration type of content. Yo, let us have houses in space. Yo, every patch have one. I'm assuming it's gonna be like a smaller scale Ishgard restoration, but you get multiple, right? Yeah, I think they're doing smaller scale. Rather than one expansion getting one Ishgard restoration, I think they're doing multiple ones, smaller bits. You know, you restore this, you go next patch, you restore that. I just want big island sanctuary with multiple people coming here to restore, right? Fill in the spaces. I mean, it obviously looks big, but I don't think it's gonna be very big. I think it's gonna be a small area. Yeah, Crafter and Gatherer will have a lot of things to do at least. I want to see what happens when you like fill in the blanks, you know? So at the beginning, it's like that. Okay. I mean, makes sense. It's empty, okay? Yeah, so it's smaller, right? You notice, unlike Ishgard Restoration, which is the whole zone, I think this one is more of a... Yes, you can go out there and do a lot of things, like Island Sanctuary. There's gonna be a lot of open space for you to do like gathering and stuff. But then your hub, just like Island Sanctuary, your hub is where you develop. And then every patch, they will have one new area to do it. So it's like, it's a multiple... It's not just one time like Ishgard Restoration, you know, they're gonna do it multiple times. So it's not gonna be like Ishgard Restoration that you will have a housing zone. I mean, that would be crazy, right? Living in space. People will actually do this. People will actually log in to do this. People will actually log in and want to play the game at any time. This doesn't need to be prime time. This doesn't need to be prime time. This doesn't need to be in the static. This doesn't need to have people to log in. You know, people will play this and do this when they are bored. Yeah. Just more options, more reason to play the game. And not just sit down there, stand in Limsa, do one piece of content and then do it every week, you know? It's not always just about doing one thing, you know? Now, I want to know though, how long would it take? How long should you expect your server to be able to establish this? Obviously, Oceanic never, but like just say if you are in an active server, right? How long would it take to fully establish it, you know? Oh, here we go, field operation. I don't want just intro. I want a map. 5.2 get everything. 5.0 nothing. Why do we have to wait and struggle 9 months before we get excited of the expansion? I want to see the map, man. I don't want to just see like NPC and stuff. I want to actually see the the map. See, I don't like to see this. I don't want to see this. This is like going to Dorman and Clove, but you haven't go Borgia yet, right? This is probably like introduction quest. You go there, talk to a few NPC. This is the standing. This is the standing area. This is where you go. You see the boat. This is where you do your quest and you unlock. No, I don't want to see this. I want to see the map. I want to see us standing there fighting monsters. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, now this is the map.
なんか浮いてるね。なんかそうですね。なんだこれ。
So this is where we fight. Ooh, and one more. Yeah, there we go.
いやーまだ大変のどかに見えます。
Yay! We're actually gonna get things to do now. We finally gonna get off prime time. We can do with multiple people. We can play with everyone in the community. We can play with our random players. We can do and farm any time of the day. We don't have to punch a clock. We don't have to do savage only in prime time. Do weekly replay on Tuesday. You know, we finally get to play the game now. At any time of the day. Fuck, man, I miss Eureka and Borgia, man. I know it's very fucked up for me to say that. I hated Borgia, but I miss Borgia so much. Obviously, there's fates, yes. There has to be critical engagement, right? Because critical engagement was so well done in Borgia. So he mentioned earlier as well, although it's like an open world exploration, but you still need to progressively. So basically, like Borgia, Eureka, you still have to progressively explore the zone. The zone exploration is progressive. There are chain battles. Apparently, small parties of chain battles. I mean, critical engagement type, right? Okay, what does small party of ally mean? Is this like critical engagement where only some parties get to do? Because Borgia is like 24, 48 men, right? Or critical engagement. Oh, and they got a dungeon. And then you got large skill boss battle. Okay, this one is probably the Castrum. This one is still not the 48-man Savage yet, no. Now, this is critical engagement. This game needs content like this. I wonder whether there is like solo duels. Large skill boss battle. These are critical engagement. Just now, when you fight those mobs, it's probably like Fates and obviously the normal mobs. These are the critical engagement, yeah. Because like Fates don't have circle like this, right? It's critical engagement that have circle like this. So we're gonna get back to critical engagement. Holy shit, already! The first one already get the Savage, man! You get the 48-man raid already in this first one. We are getting one, aren't we? We are not getting more than one. It has to be one. Is it Savage though? It is. He said that it's basically like BA and DRS. BA, DRS type of content that even today in Korea, Japan, everywhere, China, there's still a big community doing them. So this time there's also going to be a BA, DRS type of content, and that's why they show this. We're gonna start picking some people. Why can't we get some content in 0.0? Why 0.2 gets so much content? 7.2 is finally gonna get content for everyone. Every type of player. Raiders, endgamers, casual, crafting, gatherer. I mean, I count this as open world content. I count Borgia, Eureka as open world content. So we're gonna get like actual good open world content and instance open world content. And then we're gonna get all at once. We're gonna get Fates, we're gonna get critical engagement, we're gonna get the Castrum instance, and then we're gonna get a 48-man. Oh, we're gonna get sub job? It's probably the logos action, right? Okay, yeah. You need to level your sub job. Okay, this is the leveling system and then the action. This content is gonna be great, man. We haven't even get the Criterion, man, guys. He's gonna talk about Criterion later. So it's basically logos action. Logos action system. Bruh, that means leveling fast this time is gonna be important. Because you wanna do the content ASAP. You know, like Borgia, Eureka, it don't fucking matter how fast you level. This one will matter. Oh, they're gonna put all this job in there. Yo, these are the FF5 Classic, man. FF5 Classic, FF5 Classic. See, rather than doing original, like earlier we were talking about, original doesn't mean good. I don't mind a cross-reference if they integrate it nicely and it's fun. I mean, it's just action. It's just a couple of action, guys. It's just a few action. It's basically logos action. Like, don't get too excited about this. It is just a different way to represent logos action, okay? But it's still nice that they are putting in effort to spice it up. And for the first time, they put every content in one map. And now I'm worried. Are we getting more than one? Or is this only 0.2? We might not get Criterion in 0.2 then. I think we get Chaotic in 0.1. We get this in 0.2. We get Criterion in 0.3, Criterion in 0.4, and Criterion in 0.5. If they can make 2 of this, my mind will be blown. Unless unless you mean that the next map is just maps and no dungeon. Now, the $1 million question, why do we wait until 7.2? Why so late? Zeno don't like it too complicated. I mean, Zeno don't really care about content like this. Zeno will go in, fuck around, play a little bit, and then go back out to raid or react. But the thing is, if Zeno wants to do it, this content is always going to be there. And there's always going to be people doing it. Yo, Relic, there we go. Dude, there's so many things in 0.2, man. Yeah, I don't think that's criterion. The fact that they do the 48 man in 0.2, that means there's no criterion. I think criterion is 0.3, 0.4, 0.5. That makes sense, right? Every patch, one major content, right? Except 0.0. 0.0 have no major content. 0.1 chaotic, 0.2 this island, 0.3 criterion, 0.4 criterion, 0.5 criterion. Now, also content creator gonna make happy videos. How long until the do start again? Until they stop creating content. Until they stop making shit decisions. Why backload content? Why this patch has so much content? Why not 0.0? We're gonna complain. I will complain. Next week when me and Quasi do the podcast, we will definitely talk about it. Why does 0.0 not have content? Why you put everything in 0.2? You put this much content in 0.2, you better back it up in 0.4. Because let me tell you, if 0.4 don't have this much content, we're gonna baby rage again. You need to spread your content properly, man. That's the problem with this game right now. You're not spreading content properly. Okay, let me listen to how to upgrade. There's a lot of feedback regarding how can this content be done properly. How can everybody find the right time or the best way to make the weapon? So there's a lot of things like, you do old content, you do repeated content, it was not fun. Okay? Okay, one is definitely the island. And then the other one is Tombstone Grind. Yeah, right? This is the best way. Can we mix? Yeah, you can mix. It's literally boss shot. Yeah. Yay! So you can do new content, old content, and you get relic rather than stupid fucking Huli brand. Look. I don't think the field operation will ever be the superior way to get relic. You know why? Because you are doing new content. That means you have to learn, you have to progress again. Existing content will always be the most optimal way to make a relic. Why? Because either it's downsync, which means that we overpower, or it can be low man. Rather than hoping for an instance or waiting for a fate or getting 20 people to do a critical engagement. So engaging existing activity will always be the most efficient one. Always. But that's not the point. The point is you now can enjoy new content while simultaneously progress. And then if you want to finish it or you're sick of this, you can finish it with existing content. So the option is important because Eureka didn't have this option. That's why people hated Eureka for the relic. See, relic weapon is also very important in this game because people can log in again, do existing easy content and still progress on something. The two biggest thing that is missing in Dawn Trail, man, relic, and Walker, man, relic and field operation. And this time we are getting it. I think 7.2 you will see a lot of people come back, a lot of people log into the game, a lot of people play the game more. Yo, by the way, he didn't show reward, man. Maybe the reward will be in part 2. Obviously, all these content are not being simultaneous release, obviously. No criterion. Okay, so no criterion. If 0.2 has criterion, it will be crazy. 7.3 will be ultimate and criterion, yeah. New emote. You buy the fucking camera and you get an emote. $200. Oh, so it's just the emote, it's free. But there will be a collaboration screenshot contest. But I think this emote is free for everyone, right? It should be, honestly, they should combine the sub. Let me tell you, they combine the sub, they can finally really get 11 players to try 14. The fact that it's two different subs, no one is gonna try to play both. Or not everyone is gonna try to play both. It's like, wow, right? You play one sub, you play classic, you play SOD, you play hardcore, you play retail. Will everybody play all of them? No. But you at least open the opportunity for people to really explore. Yo, this live letter is so worth at the end, man. It's crazy. You guys remember our PRS Savage? We still have that group, by the way. We're gonna go, man. We're gonna go again. Everybody in the Discord is already excited already. You know what? Next time if I see Foxclone, what am I gonna say? Yo, Foxclone, why can't you tell Yoshi P to fix ley line just like you wear the t-shirt so that the ley line follow everywhere you go? Boom! What are we gonna do before 7.2 arrive? Are you insane? Are you asking dumb questions? Bro, you have Monster Hunter. You got WoW Season 2. What are you gonna do?